Depressive greetings from Rauta channel. Nyctophilia is a band name under which there are quite a few bands all playing black metal, nevertheless, being not so common name. Most of them are labeled as so-called depressive black metal. So this one needs to be clarified. It is from Poland. Founded in around 2014, this band has, or should we say, one-man project, has put out quite a few releases already, and there's a kind of a warning sign that this is yet another one-man so-called bedroom black metal project that's just spitting out all the contents, not so much with a critical eye, I guess. But I was proven wrong, which I'm happy for. So I'm proud to present the latest album by this very band called Ad Mortem et Tenebrae. My Latin is a bit rusty, but as far as I can remember, both Mortem and Tenebrae are related to death. So is this to death and dead or something that sort? You will probably tell me about that in the comment section, so I will leave that as a mystery to me. But without further ado, let's take a look how this album looks like. As told, this is so-called depressive black metal, and as such you probably cannot expect this one to have colorful happy pictures, but more like this black and white, kind of a gray pictures of kind of a depressing nature, maybe soothing, I don't know. Once again, good job by Wolfspell Records, which has lately put out some really nice albums. Why I think it's worth mentioning is that I was asking for a couple of CDs from them because I found them really nice when I was just kind of giving them preview listen on digital format. One of these was just this Nyctophilia, released by them in 21st of December 2018, if I remember correctly. But there are so many other bands which are just great, released by the very same label. Here's the cover of Nyctophilia, so you get the feeling here. Wolfspell has actually done the layout, and what a nice work by them. As you can see, kind of a classic way to create this one. There is snow, there are trees, silvery font used here with these images, very nature oriented, but I can guess from a Finnish perspective these feel like quite like home. So there's quite like a Nordic imagery used here, despite this band being from Poland. The obvious question is, how good the album in question actually is? Well, I'm happy to tell you this is really a good one. Now, the music called depressive black metal is well, it depends on the people in question. Some think it's just useless kind of adjective to use with black metal because, well, the music is as such, it might not be depressive. It is really dark, it's kind of oppressive, and, well, it's kind of a gloomy. You know, there are lots of parts that actually remind me of Burzum, but in a way are more, say, melancholic or darker in nature. Now, Burzum is obviously very hard to beat in comparison, and to be honest, Nyctophilia is not doing that, probably not even trying, but it actually stands very well against some of the less good Burzum albums. A little bit different, I would actually put this in the same game with Abyssic Hate and the like, maybe bands like Sastur and other of that sort. But to be honest, most one-man projects which are operating around the area of so-called depressive black metal, Nyctophilia is just beating them easily, hands tied behind the back. Because, I mean, the riffs here, the melodies, the production, the kind of a raspy shrieks, they are really top-notch quality. I'm not trying to say that this is an album that beats the most of the 1990s black metal. No way, but it clearly could be one of those classic albums in the decades to come. I mean, all the songs on this album just make me kind of yearn for more. Should this album has had arrived early in 2018. For me, it just probably would have made it to the top 10 list of 2018. This is that good of an album. I think there's very little reason to skip this one altogether, unless of course you are not into black metal in the first place. But then again, if you are not a black metal person, so to speak, you're probably not even watching this review. But for people who are into melancholic or depressive black metal, more on the, say, atmospheric style, melodic style, this is definitely something you need to listen to. You need to hear this one. And luckily, there are samples on Bandcamp, so, or at least should be. I don't actually remember how well this is included there, but get your chance to check out Nyctophilia. Definitely really, really good an album. So I'm happy I got the chance to review that one. Go listen to it and just let your mind sink into the world of Nyctophilia. Really, really great addition to the already great Polish black metal scene. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. See you soon with more reviews coming your way. Bye bye.